Alright, hey everyone, welcome back. Finally a video that's more helping other Chiarians. I was trying to get some stuff out there while I was preparing to have the time to actually do these videos, because I'm probably filming more than just this one today. This is the pain management one. If you didn't see the form, I had asked 3 different questions: how you manage your pain without medicine, with medicine, and just how you take your mind off of it. I didn't get a lot of answers, so I do want to make another form after this video is posted, and I will link it below. So if you want to go put your answers in, especially if they're different from the ones that are already posted, we greatly appreciate it. So with that in, let's get into it. Alright, to start off, we're going to do how to manage your pain without medication. Mostly everyone put heat pads and ice packs, which I kind of figured it's kind of a go-to for anybody. Some people it helps for, some people it doesn't. Someone actually said the ice packs, heating packs, but they don't really work. I feel that at a very strong level. Especially if you have hip pain. That's like the worst spot to try and get any form of heat or ice pack into it. I've tried multiple times. I have given up. Another person said taking sleep medication. That explains the other person who said naps, because, I mean, I do the same thing. Naps are good, especially if you can do them. Take them, especially when you have Chiari. It helps, especially migraine-wise. I've realized I get grumpy. I don't know how many other Chiarians get grumpy, but if my migraine's really bad, I've been told to go to bed, because I get very mouthy. Someone put having someone in their family give them a massage. I agree with that, especially because I have really bad shoulder pains, which sends up my neck and everything else, and you know. Alright, so one person put dark room, no light, some days heat packs, or some days ice packs to the back of the neck in like a cooler environment. I'm guessing that means to have like a colder room. I do that. I have to have everything cold. Literally during the winter months, all of my vents are closed in my room because it gets way too hot in my room to the point I am so uncomfortable and I'm in pain and I hurt, and it takes like 6 hours for me to get ready because just getting out of the shower and putting a towel on tires me out. Also, the ice pack to the back of the neck, I actually haven't tried that. I normally put like a cold, or like, yeah, normally it's cold. I think when I'm sick it's for you. I normally put like a cold wash rag on my forehead if my migraines are really bad. It helps too. So if you don't have an ice pack and you want to do that, you can try that. Dark room and no light, definitely for migraines. I have to do that sometimes when my migraine gets really bad. Normally lights don't affect me, but I also am in dark rooms most of the time, so I can't really say that. I should probably put a warning if you're a little bit underage. There is 2 answers or 2 replies for this that are probably not the most appropriate, but I have to say them because they work. I'm trying to give you guys as much help as possible because I know a lot of you guys can't figure out ways, and some of this might help. This one person had said pot, which doesn't work very well apparently for them. I haven't talked to a lot of Chiarians that do the CBD oils or pot, so I can't really even give anything for that, I guess. I obviously don't do it because if I did I would know, but I don't, so I don't know what to tell you there. If it works for you, good. If it does work for you, actually let me know, because a lot of people do ask me these questions and sometimes I don't know what to say. So I think that was all for manage pain without it. One person did put a healthy diet, which I do agree. Sometimes I realized when I ate crappier food, I always didn't feel as well, or I'd have more migraines, which might sound really weird, but it worked for me, so I don't know. Also, for me, I actually at the end of exercising, I have gone to PT for my shoulder and hip problems, which of course that had gotten worse with my seizures, but it started with Chiari. So when I start getting really bad, I really start exercising my shoulders and hip and all that a lot more than I normally would. So exercise does help too. I know that's hard, because exercise wise, if you're thinking, no, I can't do that, my pain's too bad, that's what I thought for a very long time. When I went into PT, I told them, I was like, look, I can't do normal exercising the way normal people can do it. They found an easy stuff for me to do, and I actually did it where I could actually kind of overdo it and not feel horrible the next day. Because I know before I've done gym routines and all that stuff, or whatever, I've done that stuff, and I woke up like a week later after doing it almost every single day, wanting to like throw everything up because I was in so much pain. But so I totally agree on that. Next, moving on to how to manage your pain with medication or over the counter or home remedies, which I guess the pot one kind of fell under that one in a sense too. Someone had said they tried ketamine infusions, but it hasn't worked. If that was just starting and now it's starting to work, or it's still not really working and you're still doing it, I hope it's working. I have no idea what those are. Someone said extra strength Tylenol. Yeah, Tylenol doesn't work for me. Yeah, Tylenol doesn't work for me. It might work for some of y'all. I can't take Advil. I'm like allergic to it now or something. I don't know. I guess I took it so much when I was first diagnosed that it literally makes me sick when I take it. So I take Aleve or naproxen, which is basically a big fat Aleve is what they all call it. So, but yeah, definitely extra strength. Anything. I kind of need that. So they also said a memory foam neck pillow and to laying down to relieve pressure. I know a lot of Chiarians have said they lay down when they're in a lot of pain. I do it too, especially when I'm like in an office environment and I'm sitting all day. I literally cannot wait to get in a comfy like bed or couch or something because everything hurts. Yeah, so definitely extra strength things. The memory foam neck pillows, I haven't tried that. I might actually need to try that, especially for my head, because I have a really bad habit of like laying and putting pressure, I guess, on my head. It makes it worse. I don't know if that makes sense. Some Chiarians might understand that, but if you're like watching for like your kid or someone in your family and that doesn't make sense, that might make sense for them. I don't know. Yeah, laying down to relieve pressure, that's also, I do that a lot for my hips and stuff. After this video, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be in bed because my hips are already hurting and I've only filmed one video so far. Another one that's mainly medicine. I don't know how to pronounce these, so I might butcher them, but I'm going to pronounce them for any Chiarian that may be trying to find a new pain medication. Rotatinga, yep, nope. No, this one, gabapentin. Yeah. I hope that's working for you. It screwed me up, honestly. That's what I was on prior and taking way too much of. And it barely did anything. I had to up it every 3 to 6 months because it didn't work for me. So I hope it's working for you. Topromate. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. Again, I don't know how to pronounce some of these, so I'm gonna just, fluorescent currently? Well, for listen, I read the whole thing. Again, I don't know what medication that is. My medication that I have for pain that I actually barely even use, so I'm not going to mention it because it doesn't really help me. It just kind of knocks me out. Well, now it knocks me out. It used to make me really loopy, but now it just knocks me out. One person said, take the prescription meds that they were given. Obviously, do that. It's probably better when your pain's really bad. They use essential oils, not to sound, like one of those people, because everyone for some reason makes fun of essential oil people. I started using that after my seizures. Best thing ever. I have to use it for when I'm sick, because if you don't know, epilepsy has a trigger called eucalyptus oil. So I can't use Vicks, I can't use Icy Hot, I can't use a lot of things. So I go into essential oils, but also rosemary I can't use either, and that's a big thing for anything to breathe. So yeah, be careful with that for anyone who has seizures, just FYI. I didn't know it. I realized that when I was getting strep throat, I think I got one time, and I had put rosemary essential oils into a blend, and yeah, I didn't have a seizure from it, but I felt horrible. And I had the most horrible headache I had had in like months at that point. Like worse than when I had a seizure and bounced my head off of a wooden headboard and then fell to the ground. When I thought I cut my head open, the headache was worse than that. But definitely use essential oil. Peppermint is like the best one to use for migraines. But I've heard that if you sleep with the peppermint going on, it will give you weird dreams. I can vouch for that a little bit. I've had some weird ones. But definitely use it for migraines. I used it the other day. I put some lavender and peppermint in my diffuser, and my headache was gone. I didn't have to take medication because if you watch my vlog, I cannot stand taking medication. Especially because my new migraine meds, which works, by the way. Again, if you saw my vlog, it works. It tastes like chalk and peppermint together, and it's disgusting. So, definitely, I would definitely try essential oils if you haven't. Obviously, it won't work for everybody, but, you know. They also said meditation. If you know me, I can't meditate, so I can't even vouch for that one, but I would definitely try it. If I could sit still long enough, I would meditate. Again, heating pad. Doesn't do much for some people, does for some other. Okay, I know who posted this one. So, again, this is just medication. This isn't how the other one had a little bit of over-the-counter, you know, home remedies. Panadone Forte. They also are in a different country than I am, so there's possibilities may be different names here. Codeine and Maxagenus. It's an anti-inflammatory. Thank you for clarifying that. Obviously, yeah. And another one was Soma and Carsoporto. These names are weird. I think they'd make them easy to pronounce. Alright, and the next one is what are some things that distract you from your pain. Also, sorry I've been staring at my phone. My laptop is actually being my viewfinder at the moment. So I couldn't really use that. So, one person had put playing with my dogs and watching Netflix and napping. I like to nap too to distract from my pain. Also, I get very tired easily, so it's just another excuse. You know, I have a doctor's note to nap, so you know. I do that, but I also do it with my cats, which they're somewhere in here. Always. I'm pretty sure one of them's behind the backdrop ready to attack me if I move the wrong way. So one person put nothing to distract from pain. I feel that definitely. Sometimes it's really hard to distract yourself. Laying down to rest entire body in one position. Yeah. Actually, last night I couldn't sleep right because I kept waking myself up because I would be on my side for too long and had to switch over. And a couple hours away to coffee. I like how this one, like, they went into detail. They said knitting because it focuses the pain on, they focus the pain on what they're creating. Reading, time with people that they love, walking. She said, or he, she, I don't know who did these. They said it changes the mindset and helps, you know, focus on other things. Another one, playing with my dogs, spending time with family, and just being around family. Another one was watching TV with family, having a conversation with neighbors, or listening to music. I feel that music is hard for me if I have a migraine because normally I have to use headphones and it ends up making my headache worse sometimes, so definitely be careful with that for some of you guys. Some of you guys may not have the issue, but I have it, so I'm just, you know, I'm putting my 2 cents on that. Next one was, only thing I can really do is sleep off the pain. Once at a certain level, I feel that. They've learned the warning signs, which is like increased dizziness, numbness in arms, occasionally legs, slurred speech, etc. And that if I take my meds, I can avoid worse symptoms for prolonged periods. Yeah, I need to learn to take my meds when I'm in pain. Like, I probably should take one right now, but I'm too lazy to go downstairs. Yeah, definitely, if you figure out kind of like when your pain's going to start getting worse, definitely take medication. Because that kind of, it knocks you out for the rest of the day, and it really sucks. Now the next one. Definitely agree with this one. And never mind, I'm underage, I can't do that. But alcohol was another one. I just shamelessly plugged our wine glasses, but what? Yes, I just shamelessly plugged our wine glasses. I really like them. They're really cool looking. My viewfinder's about to go out again. But I have heard that definitely does work a lot. When they meant, taking alcohol, they didn't mean to drink a lot, just, one glass or a little bit, just to kind of numb the pain. Especially, obviously, do not drive if you have had any alcohol. Please do not drive. But, obviously, if you're at home or you work from home and you can afford a little glass, definitely do it. At the end of the day, I've heard it works a lot. Well, I can't tell you if it did or not. But that was the last one for that. Like I said, there wasn't a lot of remedies, so I kind of hope maybe some of the medicines that I tried and attempted to pronounce worked. Obviously, heat pad ice packs are a very big thing. For me, exercise, I do try and have myself on a certain diet. In a sense, I'm not on a healthy, certain diet, but yeah?
What's up? You want me in videos? Okay. Mr. Norris.
So you like these videos because you like to play with the backdrops. Say vlog was no fun. But yeah, definitely, I really hope this video helps. I don't know where I was going with that first sentence. But I hope this video helps some of you guys. Like I said, I'm going to do another form so I can hopefully get some more in that may be a little bit more helpful too. But yeah, I got new lights. She hasn't really seen them, so she's like, ooh, hi. And spend time with your furry animals. She knows when I'm in pain or when I'm upset, and she comes and cuddles me, so they know a lot more. And they're therapeutic, so
Nice.
You want down? My shirt's gonna be covered in hair now because I picked you up. What? Go get it. Again, I hope this video helps some of you guys. I wish I had a couple other answers. A lot of them were I think everyone knows it. But hopefully it will help any newer Chiarian, or maybe some of you guys haven't tried them or whatnot. And I know a couple of my followers from Instagram that comes over and watches my videos. It may not help you guys the most. So I'm sorry if you were hoping for something that would definitely help you. But yeah, that's basically all. So apparently I Chiari brained very hard and forgot to put what the next form is supposed to be that I had mentioned that was really important. I just caught where I paused in editing. It's really funny. But basically someone on my Chiari page had commented something about, questions about the surgery. And I said what I would do would make a form and then make a video on it, because I was also very curious about some of them. I haven't had the surgery myself, so I always wonder about these, and it's nice to know some of these answers so when people ask me I can give a response. So I'm going to have that form down below. Please, if you have had the surgery, go and answer the questions. Obviously, you don't have to answer every single one, but if you can, it would be greatly appreciated.